everyone, welcome to How Ines Rolls and welcome to our Saturday. I've got some cleaning to do and organizing, and so I thought I would take you along with me. Plus, I'll show you what we're making for dinner. Let's go. So I have this drawer and this drawer. That is just a complete mess, and it's kind of hard to find things in there. Ezra says we should clean it, and he's right. So I ordered some special, they just came today, some bamboo drawer organizers to hopefully make some kind of organization. But I also thought I could put in some liners in the drawers. I'm not sure which color I want to use yet, but maybe I'll have Ezra help me. So, do you want to see these drawers? I'm pretty sad. So, I can't believe I'm going to show you, but let's do this. Hi, Ezra.
Hi.
He's going to help us show the disaster of a drawer. So tell me, what does that drawer look like before we open it?
A mess.
Okay, let's show him. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh. Let me know in the comments if you have drawers like that. Ah. Oh, the other one. Oh, that is a disaster. We need to organize it, huh? Mm-hmm. So what do you think we should do first? Take everything out.
Yeah.
So we're going to empty out these two drawers and let's try to put everything out onto the counter, and then that way we can organize it and then we'll know what we're dealing with. Yep, that's a lot of stuff for sure. So what do you think of these messy drawers? Should we put liners down in them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you pick, Ezzy. What color should we do? The gray or the teal one?
This one.
Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and see first if those bamboo, see if these first will work in the drawers. I'm pretty sure these will work. If you're interested, I can put the Amazon link that I got them from. But I'm pretty sure these will work because I already ordered them once. Oops. And they weren't the right size, so I've already sent them back, and these were round too. So these ones were the bigger ones. These drawers are pretty big. So let's hope these will work. So these have like an accordion or so. So you want to make sure that you are measuring the depth of your drawer. And oh yes, these are gonna work just perfect. So now it's time to clean them. Let's get some stuff out to clean. Okay, so I hope we have a system here. I told Ezra that I would wash them all up and that he would dry right after me. What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's do this. So we are now just going to use this. This is a pretty color, don't you think? And I bought it from the Dollar Tree, $1. And it's perfect for these drawers. So all I have to do is just measure and cut. And I don't have to cut it down, Ezzy. It's going to be perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay, I cut some down. And I think what I'm going to do first is just peel a little bit in and stick it in and then slowly pull the back and try to smooth it out. This should be fun. So that was a lot harder than I thought it would be, but don't look close. There's like a little crinkle and stuff. I think it was because it was the end of the roll and it was like kind of folded it over in some parts that it made it harder for the backing to peel off. So it kind of tore off, but we got it in here. Now I'll do the other ones and then we're gonna organize this stuff. That one took like 2.2 seconds. So much easier. So when you're working with the roll, let me show you, because I have another one. That little crinkle in there is gonna make it harder to peel it off in the back when you're in motion. So if you can avoid those last few inches on the end, it might be easier for you in the long run. So this is a cute color. I love it. So what I'm gonna do now is just organize what I have here and make it into piles, and then I'll know how many dividers I need to use. Easy, right? So I have some organization here and a couple things I just had to get rid of. So I have all my knives here, and then tall utensils, smaller utensils, and then measuring spoons. And then I have some electrical stuff. So we're gonna try to fit these all in. I think I have an idea for how to separate some of these. So let's start putting the dividers in. I have my first drawer set. You can see I have this large thing that has to go diagonal. So that's why I put all the small kind of utensils in here. And then it just gave a little room for the knives. That was perfect. Let's go on to the next drawer. Okay, so that did not take long at all. And so I think the hardest part was putting that liner in. But look, you guys, there's some nice organization there. And pretty much everything in here I use at one time or another. And dun, 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 there's our other drawer. So this side's a little bit cramped with the plugs for my skillets, but I use those all the time. So I might be able to push this one over a little bit, but it looks like I have a lot of utensils in there. So I'm going to leave it as is and kind of play with it. These are, adjustable, removable, whatever, and you can put them somewhere else. It doesn't have to be in one spot, so I can kind of play with that a little bit. But I'm totally happy with it. The only thing that I didn't get in were these electrical things. So the immersion blender and the electric knife, and then some corn on the cob little skewer things. But I'll put those somewhere up in our cabinets, and so they'll be easy to get to. So all in all, these bamboo drawer dividers are really handy. And you can tell here the size. So all you have to do is just measure your length of your drawer, so that way you know which size to get. I didn't do that the first time, and so I had to send it back. And I still have 2 left. So, what else can I organize? So it's getting close to dinner time, so I'm gonna show you what we're having for dinner. Super easy, and I am using some sausages. So I bought some of these sausages probably before quarantine, and I thought I could just use one tonight for dinner and make some cute little kielbasa bites. So I thought first we could start off with the sauce. So this recipe is super easy. It's just pineapples and then just some makings for the sauce. So we're gonna be sticking little toothpicks, so it'll almost be like a fun little happy hour of appetizers, so to say. But I thought I could serve it with rice. Have you ever tried to cut or use the can opener more like this rather than like this? I saw that somebody on Instagram did it, and it was awesome. So I've been doing it ever since, and it comes out so clean. So I will link the recipe below, of course, and I'm gonna make a little bit of adjustments. I wish I had sweet chili. I thought I did. I only have sriracha, so I'm only going to do like maybe half or a quarter of what it calls for. I don't want it too spicy. So first off, we're going to put 3 tablespoons of teriyaki sauce, which I have some here. And then we're going to, so it calls for the 1 tablespoon of the sweet chili sauce, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of, that'll be good. I mean, we like some spice, but not too much. And then we're going to do a tablespoon of honey. And then also a tablespoon of pineapple juice. Perfect, because we already have, we're gonna need the pineapple anyway for this recipe. Let me get a little spoon. Let's just kind of whisk it up. So let's start putting this together. So I have my sauce ready. I'm gonna get my little basting brush or glazing brush. Now that everything's all organized, I can't find anything. My life was good in the chaos. So I'm gonna spray my baking sheet. Now, this is a recipe that I found on Pinterest under appetizers. So you could use this really for any get-together one day. But we're gonna just have it with some rice. So as soon as I put these on this cookie sheet, the baking sheet, I'm gonna start making some rice, some white rice. So you're just gonna cut your sausage into like, I don't know, like smaller discs, maybe 1/2 inch or so, and just put them all over. Just cut this whole thing apart. And then once we get them all onto the pan, you're just gonna put a pineapple on top and stick it with a toothpick, just to kind of keep it in place. All right, so I'm just getting some pineapple on these, and then I'll just start sticking them away with the toothpicks. So easy, kind of fun. I mean, just something different. I'm sure it's gonna taste delicious with the little glaze that's gonna go on top. And these would actually make the best appetizers for sure. All right, let me finish up. So now I'm just going to stab them with the pineapples. With the toothpicks. And then we'll give it a nice little brush with the sauce. All right, so now it's just time to kind of whisk it with this sauce. It's a little on the thinner side, so don't expect it to be like thick. So just kind of go it up on both sides. And I have my oven preheating at 400 degrees. So that should be plenty. Even though the recipe calls for it to be at 425, I kind of feel like that's a little too high for this amount of, this small amount of like the toothpick and stuff. I would just imagine it would burn really fast if we had it at anything higher. So it also says that it's gonna cook for 15 to 20 minutes. I think it'd be more like 15. But I'm gonna keep my eye on it and I'll report back to you. But it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna go make that rice right now and get these in the oven. Look at how cute these are. So I'm gonna get these in the oven, 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. Rice is going. It's gonna be a yummy little dinner. These just came out of the oven, you guys. 15 minutes was more than enough. You can see that it's starting to get really nice and toasty over here. So I'm gonna put these over here on the side, waiting for my rice to cool down, and then we can plate. Oh, I'm so excited. I think this is like the perfect weekend meal to me. It's kind of like snacky. I won't get too full. I might have a little something later, but time to try. So that's the bottom. Perfect. So you don't probably want it to get, I was trying to take them off and put it on a little plate. The ones that we had like the darker side, like it got a little bit more on the toastier side, were a little harder to even get off of the foil. So something to keep in mind. That is so good. I love the teriyaki. I think it was perfect with adding the sriracha, just about like a little more than 1/4 of the tablespoon, because it's like a hint of a kickback, but not overwhelmingly spicy where you can't, like for little kids, they can't eat anymore. This was so good. I can't wait to try to give this or make it again and make it for our friends next time. Oh my gosh, so good. Oh, look at that bottom. Oh, that nice caramelization. That is good. You guys, thanks so much for stopping by the channel. I got so much done today with doing the live and doing the clean out and making a nice little cute dinner. It really was super cute. Thanks again for stopping by and supporting my channel. Give this video a thumbs up and stick around, rollers. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. Bye, everyone.